light beginning to fade on the Buffalo Billion promise to bring jobs and more to Buffalo's waterfront. A final vote on funding for that project was expected to take place last month, but it's been rescheduled for next week.
The move is raising a lot of eyebrows. So what's behind the delay in the vote? This tweet from the Republican leader of the state assembly says what a lot of people are thinking. Brian Kolb says Albany better think long and hard before sending $500 million in taxpayer dollars to a project under federal investigation. So let's bring in 7 Eyewitness News reporter Allie Toohey with more on this tonight. Allie?
Well, according to a representative from the state's budget office, the meeting that would have approved the funding was pushed back because of scheduling. But some are speculating the delay means more. This memo to representatives on the Public Authorities Control Board shows grant approval for high-tech manufacturing at Buffalo's Riverbend was on the April 20th agenda. And according to the Buffalo News, the board decided not to vote to release the next round of funding because, quote, red flags were raised in the legislature when the Control Board's internal agenda document included vague language about future undetermined beneficiaries. Lawmakers should be asking questions, according to Ken Girardin. He's a policy analyst for the Empire Center on Public Policy.
If you want to turn the economy around, you address the high taxes and you address the regulatory climate. SolarCity isn't going to do either of those things.
The Empire Center for Public Policy is a nonpartisan, nonprofit think tank that analyzes how to make New York a better place to live. It doesn't oppose SolarCity per se, but Girardin says it does have concerns.
Having 500 manufacturing jobs in a $750 million facility isn't going to change the reality for the existing businesses that are struggling to pay their taxes or their workers' compensation cost.
Neither SolarCity or project developer LP Simonelli responded to our inquiries about how the funding approval delay could impact construction. It appeared to be business as usual when we were there Tuesday afternoon. Buffalo Mayor Byron Brown also remains optimistic the funding will be approved.
I'm not worried. We'll see how that meeting goes, but right now, not hearing that there will be any interruption in the SolarCity project moving forward.
I can't blame the mayor for trying to hope for the best, but the reality is, the city could end up with something very different.
And that factory is expected to create a total of 1,460 jobs. It's unclear how far along SolarCity is in the hiring process. We only found 23 job postings for the Buffalo location on the company website. The board is expected to discuss and approve the funding at its next meeting scheduled for May 25th. Allie Toohey, 7 Eyewitness News.